cute.
You're
Would it
cute!
I just want to say real quick, would in this case, if we get off subject, wouldn't it be Sonic Shuffle?
Oh,
We do
no.
not talk about
Oh,
Sonic Shuffle.
no.
And hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Thomas 2-Bits. 2-Bits with Thomas. Sorry, I got that a little confused. And today, we're talking about video games inspired cartoons, or cartoons inspired by video games. I'm not sure which, because apparently, if you are a very popular video game character, you had your own cartoon. It's like Pac-Man, Mario, Sonic, Mario
Oh, don't
again,
talk about the
Sonic.
Pac-Man cartoon, no.
What could possibly go wrong?
We don't talk about Bubsy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, imagine
Or the
this.
Disney Bubsy.
Imagine this. It's Saturday morning, you're sitting in front of your TV, you don't have a game console, so instead you have to settle the next best thing. And then you see Captain Lou Albino, and I can't remember the other guy's name, sadly. They come on screen, and they go, Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show! And then, magic is made. The Super Mario Bros. Super Show is possibly one of my favorite video game cartoons just because it is a train wreck of a cartoon.
Totally.
It sounds like it's terrible, especially if it's live action. Like,
It has live action and animation.
Yeah.
Yes.
oh god.
It has a sort of... It has these live action segments at the beginning where it introduces a potentially popular star at the time, and they are supposedly just need the help from the Mario Brothers for some reason, and they end up getting in some kind of wacky mess, such as Mario meeting Dr. Frankenstein and this monster, meeting Dracula like 3 times. I think they even have an episode with the Ghostbuster.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Credit where
Now-
it's due. The Zelda segments were really good.
No,
Those-
they weren't.
It was a different
Yes,
show,
they
wasn't
were.
it?
No, it was a show within a show. It was like or not
Oh.
like a show. It was like it's a side show that they had episodes of like every week to replace Mario.
What about Captain the Game Master?
Well, no, we are not
No.
talking about that. The cartoon segments of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show was sort of just a self-contained episodes where Mario, Peach, Toad, and Luigi would constantly do battle with the evil King Bowser Koopa as he tried to take over various lands, except for one episode where he actually he wasn't in it. It was someone else completely, and it's so weird.
I swear to God, someone at Nintendo looked at Toad's voice in the cartoon and said, "You know what? This works." And somewhere around the year 2001.
Yes, the nice thing about Toad in that is he doesn't have this high pitched "hello" voice. He has a more calm, easy to understanding, and not at all annoying voice.
Like, oh, hey, we need for the games. We need to have this, but on helium.
I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but like I said, the show itself was a train wreck, but it was the kind that you couldn't look away. It was hilarious, it was funny, and I found myself rewatching the episodes when it was on Netflix. Now I have to go to some other dodgy sites. I mean, download them legally.
I think you can find them free on YouTube now.
You can.
Don't tell
I'm
me
lying.
that.
I can show
In,
you
in good
a
quality too.
5,
They're
10
not
minute
like
video
very
better on
thin.
YouTube of Skyrim in real life.
Yeah.
I want to say that I'm slightly younger than y'all, so I don't have a lot of nostalgia for those cartoons. The only way I was introduced to them was because of YouTube poops back in like mid 2000s.
I love YouTube poops.
I found out through a website called Lemmy's Land, although I do vaguely remember them from my childhood.
Fireballs, yum.
Yep.
I unironically still remember some of the stupid things that would be like. I think like recently when it was like about Super Bowl season, I was like, It's a stone, Luigi.
Luigi, you
didn't make it.
It's a football. I chiseled it.
I chiseled it. It's a stone, you
Yeah.
Oh, I remember there's a YouTube poop of that.
Yep.
It goes
There's
like
a
this.
lot of YouTube poops of it.
There's one public example I remember. Hey Mario, check what I made. Objection! It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make anything. Hold it. I made it. It's a football. I chiseled it. Take that.
Damn it. Great. I want to watch that now.
Anyway, at the end of All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, Gordon Freeman dies.
Bullshit.
Yes, that is true.
Yes.
Anyway,
You can look it up on IMDb. It's a fact.
Anyway, Mario Party 5 is a game for the GameCube that had nothing to do with the Donkey Kong Country cartoon, which was a complete and utter tragedy of a
I love
train
that
wreck.
show.
I love how off the wall it is.
It has,
I know, it's so bad that it's good. I love it.
Yeah.
It has 2 seasons. It stars Donkey Kong and various Kong-related monkeys, gorillas.
Apes, just apes and primates.
That Diddy's not an ape.
Sorry, I had to.
Yes, the show basically follows the premise. It sort of follows the premise of the game. There's Donkey Kong. He's king of the jungle. He has to stop King K. Rool from wanting to rule
Or
the
you
island.
mean King K. Rool.
Karul. In the show, it's Karul. I don't know why. Probably because it was originally in French and they had to translate it.
Yeah, maybe
Well,
that's
that
why
ends
it's
it's actually spelled with a period between the K and the rule. So
Yeah, I always said K.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, interesting. There's a YouTuber named Uncle Al. He actually made a bridge parody of that.
And let's not forget that Ailstorm did a great cover of Pirate Scorn.
There is
animated it.
there's a fan animation. I'll have to show you guys after it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was, and don't
But,
forget, there's another silly moment. I
But
forgot
I
what
was
it
gonna
was.
say, can I?
Is yesterday is Tuesday?
Oh, God.
only no one bursts through the door in the next 10 seconds.
I was
I'll
gonna say,
shower you with coconut cream pie. What the
Ew.
fuck? Oh,
And then the scared face.
so fucking weird.
Yes.
I do want to quickly mention the story of how I found out about this series. I don't know if I've told it before, but as a kid, I would say up until I want to say 10, me, my brother, and my sister, we did taekwondo classes. I only made it up to yellow belt, so I have no memory of any of the things. But there was a kids class and then there was an adult class. So after the kids were done, we would go into the break room and stuff. There wasn't very much to do in that break room, but color, puzzles, just little bits of things, and a TV was in the back. They only had a few VHSs. Most of them were VeggieTales, except for one, which was a Donkey Kong a Donkey Kong country cartoon. That's a tongue twister on my sick mindset. And I was just like, there's a Donkey Kong cartoon? I never heard about it or anything. I watched it and I'm just smiling, bobbing my head this is pretty awful. but it's charmingly awful. The lips is off. The movements are. I know why they're a little uncanny valleys, because it was motion one of the first motion captures.
I will admit also that Inka Dinka Doo scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Do we Inka Dinka do, or do we Inka Dinka don't?
Oh boy.
But I have thought about rewatching it again. That's just one memory I have of Taekwondo that's just so weird to me is Donkey Kong cartoon.
Yes, please do, because again, the plot of the show is different from the game, because apparently there's this item called the crystal coconut, and whoever has it rules the whole island. So basically the whole series is just K. Rool or Karul or whatever wanting this crystal coconut so he can rule the island. And he had a lot of plans. He made a candy robot to shave Donkey Kong's head.
I hate Candy's design in that show.
Me too.
Oh,
Yeah,
you are ugly.
It's so boobies.
I mean,
Well,
I can't figure out what it is. I just don't like it. She looks odd.
Limbo.
64 then made it worse.
I want to say one thing. If I'm remembering right, Diddy is voiced by the same person who did Yoshi in one of the Mario cartoons as well.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't remember which Yoshi, but
Didn't one of the games actually have a crystal coconut around that time?
yeah, they're everywhere in 64. So it seems like it's wimpy.
Wimpy.
And the same guy who did Donkey Kong's voice also did the Zaboomafoo theme song.
I can hear it. Oh
did not
shit,
know
I
about
can
that.
hear it.
And his name is Sterling Jarvis. He's actually done quite a few things.
I can hear that now that you mention it. That's kind of
Yeah.
cursed to know. That's cursed knowledge.
Donkey Kong had a damn good singing voice. Let's all agree on that.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
even
a
what's
handsome
kind of
thing.
interesting is that also every episode had 2 songs in it. Who is drinking out of a cup with their straw?
It's probably me. I'm sorry. Is that noisy? I was eating out of it.
No, I can hear it.
I don't
I'm
like
just-
that.
It
You
sounds
should
like
use your Black Mesa noise canceling silly straw.
That's all. I'm sorry. Man. I didn't realize it was that noise. I'm just trying to get the last bit of my beans.
It's okay. Anyway, the show, like I said, the show had a lot of weird episodes trying to get the crystal coconut, like K. Rool building a candy robot to shave Donkey Kong's head so he lose all of his strength.
Logic.
And they made a movie out of the crystal coconut. I think it was just one episode. They made a single VHS movie out of it. If I'm wrong,
It wasn't really a movie so much as just a collection of episodes with Cranky narrating between them.
Yeah,
Sort of like with Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
and with
Or the
Bell's
sequel
Magical
one.
World and crap like that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There was also an episode where they had to get a Yeti to stop screaming, but they made him laugh instead. It was worse. There was a lot of weird episodes. It's just so weird. But the final episode of the show was literally just a clip show because it's like, oh, we're out of money? Clip show!
A metalhead, a metalhead, I'm not going to forgive them for ripping off Daft Punk, though. I'm not going to
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh man, it's such a hard cartoon to talk about. You know what else was another hard cartoon to talk about? Legend of Zelda, because it sucks.
I love that show. Screw you.
Well, excuse
me,
Hey, princess.
I'm going to take a shot every time one of you says that.
Okay,
Excuse me,
good.
princess.
Then you'll
Excuse
get
me.
so drunk that I can
Excuse me,
take over the
princess.
show. Ha.
Perfectly natural. God. That king was so high.
That's why they call it Hyrule.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. The only thing that I kind of found funny about it was just, I don't know, was the fact that Link was constantly trying to get a kiss from Zelda, and the king is just like, here you go, my boy. Here are some flowers. Boy.
My boy.
How about a kid? For luck? You've got to be kidding. I won!
Voila, we're off.
Oh, God.
You've killed me.
I think we've gone into the wrong cartoon.
Oh, whoops. Lucky shot.
Do you know what it means when you lose your last ruby? God,
Wand of Gamelon is a game for the
Whatever I
guy.
see,
I guess
shall
they're
consume.
But they're not, guys. They're still counted as video games.
Okay.
Anyway.
I don't know much about the actual cartoon. I know more about the Wanda Gamelon and Faces of Evil. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so basically, the Legends of Zelda cartoon was basically Donkey Kong and Mario. It was self-contained episodes where Ganon was trying to take over Hyrule and get the Triforce of Courage and
Wisdom. The Triforce of Courage hadn't been introduced by that point.
Right, sorry. Yes, the Triforce of Wisdom, and it was just, it was okay, but the constant "excuse me, princess."
It had potential that was just ruined by some certain running jokes that were brought on too strongly.
I remember the Ganon teleported a lot for no reason.
Yeah, he did
in the game.
Yeah, but like in the cartoon, it was kind of like, okay, dude, stop teleporting. You got a problem? Seriously, this seems like a personal problem, dude.
Yeah, there was an episode.
He's got Teleria, okay? Cut him some slack.
Jesus.
Teleria? Oh, wait. So he has a discharging flow of teleportation.
Exactly. He can't control it.
Oh my god.
He's just spamming the same move.
He's got irritable teleport syndrome.
No! Stop! Children might watch this and be like, "What's that?"
If children are watching this, I pity them, and I think that they need to have their parents' heads looked at for letting them watch the show.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
Diarrhea is like a storm raging inside the body.
Sorry.
The only... Let's go ahead, Pixie.
Y'all are killing me. That's all I have to say.
Diarrhea is like a pig wizard who can't stop teleporting.
Okay, wait. Hang on. Okay, so the only episode that I kind of like, or at least two episodes I kind of like, is when Link gets turned into a frog after he kisses a female Gudo. A female Gipto.
I was gonna say, I thought you said he kisses a female Gouda, so he kisses a wheel of cheese that happens to be female?
Oh yeah, circles are around at that time.
Oh my god.
But he gets turned into a frog. In order to turn back, he has to be kissed by a princess. Means Zelda will finally give him that kiss. And then, no, he gets kissed by the fairy, who for some reason has a crush on him. I'm like, why?
I mean, fairy rhymes with furry.
No comment.
I'm toaster. Toast
yes,
is toast.
I broke her.
What? I'm sorry, I'm lost.
I just want to say that if you ever want to watch the Donkey Kong cartoon, it's on Tubi.
Yep. Also, the other episode.
I'm so young and lost. I don't know anything right now, so I'm doing my own thing. I'm cuddling a cat. I'm chilling.
That's adorable. The other episode I really liked was when...
I swear the water park episode.
No, shut up. No, it was when Ganon's minions revolt and they try to get the Triforce of Wisdom themselves, and they keep messing up, and it's just hilarious. I love it.
That kind of makes me think of like if Changelings turned on Chrysalis.
No, why the hell is the water park episode even a thing? Like, that makes no sense. First of all, it's medieval times. Second of all,
calm down, young boy. Calm down.
Remember, the king is high.
Yeah, that makes sense, honestly. Surprised they didn't have an episode where they just order a fucking pizza.
I mean, what do you think about it? There's a lot of there's a lot of like disparity about the technology in the Zelda world anyway. They got like robots, they've got neon signs. Why wouldn't they have a water park?
Yeah.
Imagine a big enough podcast that you can have like 10 people on a Discord group and you can send them pizzas from across like the world, like call the pizza places closest to them to send them a pizza. Like if you had a big enough podcast.
We're not that big yet. We will be someday, let's hope.
Let's hope indeed.
Yes.
Thank you. Anyway, at the end of All Dogs Go to Heaven, too. I mean, in another good cartoon based off of a video game, we have the famous blue blur himself, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, now we're getting into the awesome stuff.
He had one awesome show, one ironically good show, and one awful show.
There was also another one.
Oh, and Sonic X is good too.
Sonic Boom. We're also.
No, okay, listen.
So good.
And then we have one cartoon that's actually started as good. Well, it started as bad, but then it got better. But
there was Sonic Sat AM. There was The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. There was The Adventures of Chris Thorndike. There was Sonic Underground, and then there was Sonic Boom.
You're getting it in the wrong order, but yeah.
We don't speak about Underground.
We might have.
Chris Thorndike. We don't talk about Thorndike. No.
Thorndike was actually not a bad character. He did have development. He did contribute to the adventures.
I'm gonna contribute. I'm actually gonna steal a line from my good friend Scruffy the Fox and say, he is the personality of a wet sandwich.
Yeah. Here's the
thing. He's a comedy character. He's supposed to be for kids to imagine themselves in his place.
Yes, but here's the problem with that. He's rich.
Well, and not only that, he's just bland as bread.
And also,
but he gets better, I'm telling you.
He does get better in the last season of the show, but for the most part, he's just
The episode where he gave them all their favorite foods made me cringe so hard I had to melt to the floor.
Yeah. But back to the first one I was talking about, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. This one was just fantastic. It was just mostly self-contained episodes of Sonic trying to defeat the evil Dr. Robotnik and keep Mobius safe from his crimes.
Robotnik's Emporium, devastation, destruction, and demolition.
And being as usual, I see.
Oh, I made the Sonic second for that animation.
Yes, you did.
It was really nice.
Really good.
Sonic
it's a funny thing. It's like, well, when I show that scene to others, and they says like, they saw the Robotnik's eyes, it's like, it looks pretty off. And they put the eye drop. It's like, oh, I knew why it's off.
Also, Sonic in that cartoon was voiced by Julia White.
Yep, and Sat AM as well.
Yep. And
in Underground, he plays the whole family.
God bless it. All right.
Yeah, you can't hate Julia. He's too much of a nice guy.
I'm waiting. If you think it's a good idea to jump into a dryer, you're really all wet. Kids,
that's actually a good Sonic voice.
More cool than being hugged by someone you like. But if someone tries to redact it.
Yeah, I was trying to ask like which Sonic cartoon were we talking about? Or are we just talking about all of them?
Yes.
All of them. We're going one by one. We're starting with Adventures.
Adventures basically is self-contained episodes, and at the end of every episode, because it's the 90s, they had to have a lesson to be learned. Like, don't jump into the dryer. Don't get hugged by strangers. Don't smoke. Don't play on railroad tracks. Stretch before doing sports.
That was a result of government mandate, by the way.
Don't play in
government still does that.
Yeah,
I mean, King Force does it.
And don't forget, his catchphrase is, "That's no good."
That and I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
I do want to say.
Go ahead.
I was introduced to this series, I guess, later than many, because it's one of the few Sonic cartoons I do remember watching besides X. But how I got introduced to this series is I've always had like sleep issues, staying up late because of insomnia. And I would watch Toon Disney, and they would play it late at night on Toon Disney for some reason. When it was like in like the early 2000s, for some reason they would just play the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. And I thought it was the dopest thing ever. But in retrospect, I'm just like, it's not that good, but
I actually have a similar memory to Pixity. When I was at this cabin in Michigan, which with my cousin Mia that I mentioned in the Wrath of Cortex episode, the very first episode we did.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah.
We had this. Okay, this is kind of a weird story. We had this like legend we came up with about this purple bunny that was on fire and that it would kill you. So we were very afraid of going to sleep. So we would sneak downstairs and watch Speed Racer and The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog on VHS, and it still didn't work. We caught and we got put back to bed.
Unpopular opinion: the Speed Racer movie is good.
It is. However, the Geek Entertainment New Adventures of Speed Racer is crap. Anyway.
Yeah.
Was that the one that came out on like Nicktoons or something?
It came out in 1993.
Okay, no, I'm thinking of totally different. Like, it was like once the live action Speed Racer came out, there was like a.
Oh yeah, there was like a Flash animated one.
I remember that being good. But
that was good, but I'm talking about this really cheesy one where I swear to God, the lyrics in the cartoon, I know this is off topic, but the lyrics in the cartoon were, "Go speed, go, dun, dun, dun. Let that Mach 5 thunder roll." I'm not making that up. Look it up.
Mario Party 5!
Speed Racer X, is that what it's called?
No, the New Adventures of Speed Racer.
There's only one show I've ever seen, well, two, where the New Adventures in the title is a good thing.
Yep.
One was Batman, the other was Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, why does it look stinky? Why does it look stinky?
Oh, you looked it up?
I'm just looking at the images. Why does it look so stinky? I think it's because it's an Americanized anime.
Well, actually, no, it's Canadian. Deek!
Also, Sonic Sat AM, I sadly can't say anything about because I did not watch it.
I did.
Didn't either,
yes,
sadly.
I know. Everyone says I need to watch it. I heard of it later on in life, and I kind of wanted to watch it, but then I got distracted by everything else, so I just was like, But my main reason was that I saw Adventures of Sonic on Toon Disney. Yes, I'm old. Shut up.
I know that one too.
You did too, huh?
And yep, that's how I watched it. I loved watching it like on Saturdays or some of the lucky times. It was like on the weekends or the weekdays, and it was so good. I just fell in love with it, and because I didn't know about SatAM, I don't know if I would have liked it, but when I heard of it, I was like, everyone else said, "You gotta watch this one. It's so good." I'm just like, well, maybe I'll look at it some other time. I still haven't.
This coyote
on Peacock. I mean Pluto. Sorry. I think you can watch it also on YouTube. Like a lot of the stuff is like free to watch.
I watched it in syndication.
I think it's on Paramount Plus too. I think. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
The one thing
all
I'm
three of
gonna
the
say,
old Sonic shows.
The one thing I will say about Sonic SatAM that I really like is that there's actually a coyote character in there. His name is Antoine Roulette, and yes, he is a coyote. It is proven that he is not a fox; he is a Yote. And
I knew he was a fox. I just know he's French and wimpy.
I don't get why he's French. There are no coyotes in France, and yes, I know that it's based off of a different dimension.
Well, I mean, hedgehogs aren't blue, can't run fast, and foxes can't fly. So what's wrong with a French coyote?
Stop ruining my childhood. Anyways.
Anyway, at the end of All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, Morgan Freeman dies.
I think we're going to use that one more than Mario Party 5.
Yeah, that's our new Mario Party 5, yeah.
Kelvin, honey.
With one for a whole every year we do this. Every season we come up with a new zinger that tells us we're on track.
Bazinga. I mean,
no.
No.
Okay, anyway. Sonic Static. No. Sonic.
But we have to talk about it. I mean, at least talk about it.
Okay, Sonic Underground is a bunch of music. Moving on.
Damn.
Oh, here's something a little bit weird. This one might be an unpopular opinion. I don't mind the story and atmosphere for this movie, but the animation or music is
For Underground?
Yeah.
There's also the OVA. We didn't talk about that yet either.
Oh, the OVA is so fun.
Well, the OVA is more of a movie, but it's still awesome. If you haven't seen the Sonic OVA, go watch it. It's basically Sonic versus Metal Sonic, and it's fantastic.
My hat's on fire! Help!
Tails, what are you doing?
I was gonna say.
Guys, no, hey, how you treat a lady?
I've seen one episode of Underground.
Yeah.
And it was because I watched Vine Sauce and Joel, and he was referencing. There's one clip where he just like seeing the clip, and it's like right as that baby falls, he just like that robot baby falls. It's like more like 6 feet underground, and it's just really funny in a weird way.
I liked Manic. Sue me.
I like his design.
Yeah, I liked Manic the best out of all of them. Besides, of course, Sonic. But
yeah, each character had their own personality. Sonic was speedy. Manic was just was raised on the streets, and Sonia was a prissy princess.
Yeah, I didn't like Sonia.
Yeah,
but
I saw Emma Prestalgia Little White did her voice though.
You gotta admit that they did tell you why Sonic loves chili dogs, and who it's not to love about chili dogs. They're delicious.
They are.
Anyway. Yeah.
I was planning to make you some sometime.
Aw, that'd be cool.
You better take him to Skyline Chili. That's all I'm going to say.
I've been there with Scruffy and Matomo, actually.
Okay,
but
good.
I'd love to go again.
But yeah, but every episode of Sonic Underground, it has a song. It's annoying. It's just. Let's move on to
The Adventures of Chris Thorndike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Gotta go fast.
Don't get that. Don't get that.
No.
Go.
I gotta say this. At least we aren't the European version, which literally is just the name Sonic X repeated.
I hated that.
Times. Sonic X. Sonic X.
Oh, no. Stop.
Sonic X. Why? Why would you do that?
Because Europe wanted to torture its children.
I literally left a comment on the video years ago that said, "What was the name of the show? I don't think I heard it quick enough."
Basically, it's a sort of like a. Sonic X was more like Sonic Saturday N, where there's an overarching plot and constant story arcs going on throughout the series, where Sonic is facing off against Eggman, who's trying to take over a different dimension that they all somehow got sucked into. It has a variety of characters on the Sonic Minto, such as Vector, Vanilla.
I love Vector. He's
Big.
No.
Big the Cat, whose voice actor is literally Duke Nukem himself.
What?
In the games. I don't know if he's actually in the show.
Whoa, wait, hang on. You didn't know that?
I did not. I am flipping.
I do.
I am so divided on this because I really don't like Mr. Big at all.
Yeah.
I love him. He's adorable.
Yeah, Big the Cat is voiced by Duke Nukem himself.
Actually, my former roommate likes this character.
Gotta find Froggy.
And I remember he's considered.
I've come to find Froggy and chew bubblegum.
I remember my roommate's concerned about wearing this, getting a fursuit of Big the Cat and go to a furry con.
That would be.
I would give all the
I guess. I don't know. I can't. If I see him, I'll be like, "This area is dangerous, so be careful not to fall."
Yeah, he's definitely very annoying, but like I said, the Sonic X has like a lot of the characters that get introduced in later Sonic games.
I like this campaign more than Gamma.
You have Amy Rose, Cream and the Chows. You have Shadow. You have the Team Kiradix.
Hold up. Are we being hacked again?
No, that's smooth.
Okay. Oh Jesus! Like the last time that happened too, and I was like, "Are we being hacked?"
What?
Snoop's a good boy.
Okay, good. I just don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we can hear everyone. Okay, we're fine.
Yes, I just saw someone that I hadn't seen before and thought it was,
Oh, yeah. No. They're a user here.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. No.
Gucci.
Anyway, moving on.
Actually, I will say one more thing about Sonic X. And then Pixity's got something to say too.
Yeah,
Pixity, you go first. You go first, Pixity.
Okay, I actually, the little bit I do remember of watching Sonic X, I really liked it, but that was around the time I got really back into Sonic, because I did have a period where I do remember like Sonic or either Super Mario Brothers was like my first game I ever played. Well, Sonic 2, I should say. So, but I started getting really back into it after getting Sonic Heroes for the PS2, and yes, I know it's the worst port. Don't remind me. But I really liked the series. I thought it was really fun. It was fun seeing all the characters in the different settings. Sure, the humans were a little garbo, and I don't like them. But it was so fun. I miss Saturday morning cartoons where I just wake up early and just have a good time watching it. Like, I think that was also around the same time they would play like Tokyo or Mew Mew Power for me, and that was great. I think my sister would watch Winx Club. I think they still had like the Team and T thing, but like I miss waking up on like
the
4
most
kids.
popular cartoon to come out of Italy.
Right.
Remember when they sang national anthem?
Oh no, we don't talk about that. No, we don't talk about car.
What was it? Anyway,
I just miss Saturday morning blocks because that was a great time. And then you would have Saturday night blocks. Like,
I remember that's actually how I found Sonic X. It was Saturday morning. I was looking through random channels to find something, and then I saw it by accident, and I fell in love, and I kind of just watched it while it was still able to air, and then I found the internet, and I watched it that way.
And now it's on Netflix.
I have one more thing to add. I didn't really watch much of Sonic X, but it did give us this one immortal YouTube poop line. Hey there, Fuckles! Shut up!
Holy Fuckles, here comes Knuckles.
Hey there, Fuckles! I am saying that. I swear to God, I'm going to say that in the showing of Sonic 2 in the theater. I don't give a fuck.
I'm excited, honestly, for the movie, but we'll talk about the movie in a moment.
I'll tell one more thing. This is related to Sonic X. I remember somebody made Sonic shorts about like how the Sonic X was dubbed, and then the
I loved Sonic.
Dr. Robotnik said to him, he said he really hates it and tells Snibbly to destroy the 4 kids.
I remember that.
And it's like, okay, that's good. Let's watch something else. And it turns out that it's Sonic on the ground, and it tells Snibbly what to do.
I can say that I definitely liked Sonic X. As a cartoon, it was pretty funny. One of my favorite episodes was when Sonic and Chris's uncle were in a race, and and Sonic. The only reason Sonic agreed to the race was because Robotnik built a device the robot that would kiss him if he didn't do the race.
Yes. Oh my god.
It's like
baseball episode.
Oh right, there was a baseball episode. That was so weird. Like,
there's always a baseball episode in every single show ever. I swear.
Oh man.
One, it's America's pastime. Two, because it's also one of Japan's pastimes, and those are the biggest cartoon markets in the world. So,
and three, Morgan Freeman dies in a hold on, so I haven't too.
Gorden Freeman.
I swear to God, y'all, this is gonna piss me off.
You know what? This episode is going. It's not going to be called Two Bits of Thomas Saturday Video Game Cartoons. It's just going to be called Morgan Freeman dies at the end of all times.
Gorden Freeman, not Morgan Freeman.
I can't. We're all off.
I cannot imagine Morgan Freeman as a. I mean, like, can you imagine him as a dog? He'd just be like, "Well, I guess I'm a dog."
No, we need to do Half-Life narrated by Morgan Freeman.
No.
Like Freeman's Mind, starring Morgan Freeman.
Anyway, Mario Party 5 is a game created by a Hudson Soft for the GameCube,
and did not feature Bomberman for some reason. What the heck?
If you're strong, you can stride. You can reach the other side
of the rainbow.
I'm going to get sued. Oh right, Sonic Boom, I forgot about that one. I was so busy thinking about a wet blanket, and then I realized that was just Chris Thorndike.
That's Sonic X.
Ayo! But anyway, Sonic Boom is literally just this whole episode. Random nonsense.
But it's so freaking good.
It's hilarious.
I think they knew that, like, the game sucked or something. But they actually put all the effort into the cartoon.
They're like, okay, guys, our game sucks.
I think they parodized the characters like so well.
I know. It's so smart.
There's one thing
is it's a smart show.
Mm-hmm.
There's one moment I remember is like, "Hey guys, check what I found at the flea market. Tomatopotamus 2? That's the best game of all series. But Tomatopotamus never looked good on 3D. Yeah, the video game companies always ruin our beloved franchise. They actually made his arm blue."
Yeah, they literally reference they reference the Sonic fandom a lot in the show, and it's just so perfect. I think it personally gave us one of the funniest Eggmans ever.
Oh yeah.
Like literally, the episode where Knuckles is mayor for a day is just hilarious.
I only know about that episode because it keeps being used for a meme that's like, meme approved.
Yes, like that whole episode literally is just like Knuckles keeps approving a bunch of stuff, and Eggman's just upset his trash isn't being taken out. So he goes to Knuckles. He tells him to take a number. I mean, he has to fill out a form. He can't get a form unless he takes a number. There are no numbers, so it's just a back and forth. And then he tries to blast Knuckles with his laser. And then he's like, it is now illegal to fire a weapon with your finger. So he uses his elbow and shoots his foot. And he's like, I get on free healthcare. You'll have to fill out a form. How do I get a form? You'll have to take a number. And then it ends with, and then like near the end, that Sonic and his team, his friends, all fight Eggman. They're like, we gotta stop Eggman from having his trash removed at a proper time?
Oh, it's so...
Like, God, Sonic Boom is just so good. The characters are hilarious. The plots are stupid, but it's manageable, and they constantly reference the fact that yes, this show was made on a very tight budget and is very stupid. They even have Shadow the Hedgehog come in and say, Your shoddy craftsmanship brings dishonor to all of hedgehog kind.
Eggman is running a scam to raise funds for a one-time garbage collection fee. Sounds like the writers are just phoning it in, but all right, we'll check it out.
I love the joke.
There's even a bit where Knuckles is like I may be a meathead, but it doesn't mean I'm not a feminist.
Yeah. It's like, you know, Amy, when you draw attention to things like this, it ultimately undermines the concept by implying that this is an exception and not the status quo.
Yeah,
everyone's surprised.
And everyone's just like, what?
Just because I'm a meathead doesn't mean I'm not a feminist.
I forgot about that.
Oh god, yeah, but yeah, the whole Sonic Boom is just the game sucked. The cartoon is hilarious. But
like they didn't need to go that hard, you know.
No, but they did anyway.
Yeah.
I love how like Sticks is just paranoid all the time. It's like, kill him with fire. Sticks, it's just Knuckles. Oh, okay. Kill Knuckles with fire.
TG is here to control the weak and feeble-minded. Not you. You keep watching.
I love that one. Oh, yeah. There's another one. It's like, hey, come over here. Check this out. We're not falling for that. We watched that one from the Jungle Adventure. Oh yeah, I remember that book. I was concerned about. I was concerned about reading it. Is it any good? Well, it's not bad as the movie. This Hollywood should not stop recycling references and come up with something original.
Yeah, and then they just look at the camera.
Cough, cough.
Oh man, but I think the best joke in the whole series is when Sonic tries to enter his like private zones in his head, and then he's like, here's the beeping for the alarm, so he wakes up, then he wakes up again, then he wakes up once more, it's like, whoops, too far, drops trash in the trash can and goes back to Sonic Boom. Like, what was that? Who was that?
I honestly think I've seen all of these moments, but I haven't watched much of the show. Just a video called Sonic Boom out of context.
Oh, you need to watch Peter Netter's YTPs.
Oh,
yeah.
Like Sonic and Percy are awkward. That one's really good.
Okay.
The only thing I can say if you were to watch an episode is be wary of the episode where Knuckles tries to win a hot pepper chili contest, takes a bite of a super hot chili pepper, passes out, and hallucinates that the peppers are alive.
Simpsons did it.
It's
Simpsons is also not for kids, so.
No.
Yeah.
And here is the show.
Not really, no.
The show is appropriate for kids, but definitely written for adults.
Those are my favorite kinds of shows.
What do you think this is? Regular show?
Oh, I love regular show.
Yeah.
But I think we've run out of, well, unless we talk about the one with the electric mouse, but there's a certain company that's probably going to
Megaman?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
No.
Fighting robot.
Megaman.
You mean the show that had the amazing...
Important to us would be the lion transformation episode.
Dude, there is a crazy history behind that show.
You mean the show that got...
Do you remember the one silly moment? There's one moment that actually become the meme is Gutman's butt. Oh yeah, but see, like the development of that show, right? So before it, Mega Man got an OVA of his own, and it was a 3-part OVA where it's like a bunch of random adventures and also like teaching kids about Japan and stuff. And in the American dub, the voice actors for Dr. Light and Dr. Wily went on to be in the Mega Man cartoon. And before it was snagged by Ruby Spears, it was going to be an anime itself.
which would have made it America's first anime.
Would have been amazing.
So imagine if we had Megaman in place of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
That's
God.
what it would have been. That's what it would have been if not for Ruby Spears.
Yeah. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, the cartoon itself, again, self-contained episodes, Mega Man trying to stop the evil Dr. Wily. It's not bad. It's okay.
I don't know.
The animation's alright. It's a little weird. There's an episode where he's low on power underwater, and Eddie, the helper robot, has to bottle feed him a power tank. I'm not joking. That's an actual thing that happens.
I've only got 2 complaints with the show. One, now I forgot what it was.
It was
had something to do with the visuals, I think.
I was going to say, like, I don't think he uses the copy ability a lot.
Oh, I remember. Okay, it's like they're all robots, right?
Yeah.
So this is the perfect show for them to get violent, and yet most of the time when they're fighting, it's cartoon hijinks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like okay, I'm gonna reference like Little Karibo when he did the episode where like Melvin gets into the control room to have the nukes blow up everyone who's on on Noah's ship or whatever. He's like, oh, robots. You know what that means. I can be as hardcore as I want and it's still PG-13. And he just destroys everything going, die, die, da, 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 da.
And it's like, the other problem is with the writing. Every time the show seems like it's about to do something smart, it immediately backpedals. Like in the first episode, you got someone who blames Dr. Light for inventing robots in the first place. And then like, okay, that's an interesting debate. Is it Dr. Light's fault for making this possible to begin with, or Dr. Wily's for, and because that's something that gets bounced around a lot. People passing around blame around like that. And there's another episode towards the end where Proto Man's like, you must have hated me from the beginning, Mega Man. And Mega Man's like, no, I always wanted to have a real brother relationship with you. You do? And then it just fades out and skips it.
Yeah, it kind of also just say it was kind of weird that like throughout the entire episode, whenever Proto Man sees Mega, he's like, "Sup, bro?" Like, yeah, we get it. You're the original Mega Man. That's why you're called Proto Man. It's weird.
Well, he's trying to get under his hull with that.
Yeah.
I just think that like when I was a kid, I was so hyped with that theme song, and then it was like,
yes, theme song.
Okay.
They really blew the animation budget with that song.
Yeah, that's where all the budget went.
Yep. And like
kind of like how in Donkey Kong Country the budget went to Donkey Kong's singing voice.
Pretty much.
But that theme gets me so pumped, like the opening to Mega Man 8. It's so cool.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Also, they didn't use a lot of the Robot Masters. They did a lot of repeats, and they just didn't do the whole copy thing a lot, I think. Or it was
it was before 6 came out, so they didn't have many.
Yeah, but even with like 5 Mega Man games, that's still a lot of robots to go with. But
remember, a good portion of them were Dr. Cossacks, so Wily probably didn't have some of those in possession at the time.
I guess. I guess, but like I said, it was just okay. But you know what wasn't okay, and I don't think anyone remembers this?
Mega Man NT Warrior.
No, we don't talk about that one.
Constant noise every episode. Good lord. What? They needed Ritalin in that show.
Yes, I heard the show was bad, it was stupid, and we're not talking about it because I'm talking about the Pac-Man cartoon.
I've only ever seen the Christmas special.
Oh no.
Take a chomp.
Okay, so if I had to pick one of the most terrifying voices in an opening song for a cartoon, Pac-Man. How do kids not shit themselves watching that?
He's coming through the maze to eat your soul. Everyone thinks the ghosts are the bad guys. No, it's Pac-Man.
I would have jumped if I was a kid. I'm not going to lie. I was not a kid in the 80s, but if I was, I would have jumped the minute I heard Pac-Man.
Which is why I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about the modern version of Pac-Man.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I like the modern design, but from what I've seen of the show, no.
Yes, it's dumb. It's silly.
Why are they all in high school together?
He literally does get inflated.
What?
Inflation?
Yeah.
Did somebody say inflation?
God at your fingertips, and you chose
Oh boy,
to watch inflation. What is wrong with you?
Oh my god. I think we've run out. Unless you want me to talk about what could possibly go wrong.
I don't know. What could go wrong if you talk about the cartoon that shall never be named?
Okay, can I say
or
one
the
thing?
Disney version?
Yes, you can, Pixity.
I think it could have worked better as a cartoon than a video game, honestly.
Bubsy? Yeah.
No, you said the name. Go to the purple realm. It's I call it that because I painted the room purple. It was the only.
No one's even acknowledging that I'm mentioning the Disney version.
The Disney version of what? I'm sorry.
Of Bubsy.
There wasn't. There was only one.
No, there was only.
Bonkers.
Oh. Well, they're both bonkers.
No! You did not just compare Bonkers T. Bobcat to Bubsy. Go to your room.
I was like,
I must say it. I'm a bit offended.
But honestly, I will say this: if I knew about Bubsy as a kid, it would have been a game I played. Like, come on, an anthropomorphic cat and a bad jokes. Oh yeah, that would have tickled my fancy.
It's
tickle.
The games are just bad though.
Yeah, I know.
The first two aren't bad.
I mean, one of my favorite games.
Into the third dimension.
A bad game, so.
Now,
I mean,
go ahead.
If you make Glover look better than you.
Wow, a platform! How nice of these game designers to provide this for me.
Shut up!
You just gave me a
really
headache.
love that voice in an unironic way. That's not even a joke. I kind of love that voice more than whoever did it prior.
Rob Paulson.
I was thinking, I just don't know. It just fits the annoyance, I guess, of him.
See, that's the thing. That you can't just be so annoying and have that be your personality. It worked on SpongeBob, but eventually we got tired of it.
Anyway.
Yeah. It did not work on Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island. You know that.
No.
I kind of like that show growing up, but I have really bad taste in soul.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think we've run out of video game adaptation cartoons because
the
we
only one
I feel like we're forgetting one.
Mortal Kombat.
What about Pac-Man?
Reuse animations.
Well, there is one or two we could talk about, but it's like an episode each. Like if we talk about the game where you catch little monsters in red and white balls.
No, we'll be here forever.
Yeah, we'll be.
Oh, I know.
But once with the digital monsters,
let's talk about the show based on Half-Life.
Shut up.
Can I see your password?
Okay, seriously.
I'm editing Wikipedia articles.
If we go any longer, I'm just probably going to talk about the show Kingdom Force for about 5 hours. So let's just,
Okay, well, anyway, thank you all so much for coming to another 2-Bits with Tomas episode. This was literally just completely random. We drove Silver up the wall, and we talked about a lot of cartoons. There's still a few...
I mean, not this angry. I'm usually not. I'm really easygoing, but god damn.
Yeah.
No, you're like playful angry. You know what I mean? Like you're just like, no, that's not what I want.
Yeah, like I said earlier, you're not angry. You're angy. Why are you so angy?
And I must say, I'm very offended that you compared me to Bubsy.
I'll give Silver props for that though.
You made bonkers cry.
And I'm not sorry. I'm proud.
Well, guys, it seems that Silver's about to yeet this Shadeling out a window. So before that happened, that's what it said, Shadewing.
You said Shadeling. I will remember this.
What is this? Henry Stickmin?
No, this is Minecraft story mode.
Oh God!
I'm literally gonna get Tomo to do the bonkers voice and get mad at you. I swear I'll do it. I
would say if we're gonna treat it as a show because it's more watching than gameplay, then Minecraft story mode is the worst show based on a game ever.
Oof.
Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway.
You don't talk about Thorndike. No.
We are going to get sued by Disney.
We're not. We can't get. This is fair use. We're not using any of their material anyway.
Nope.
They don't care. It's Disney.
Yeah, like in the Addams Family, but it's Disney.
That's all, folks.
This has been 2-Bit Thomas.
Oh wait, next time are we gonna do games based on shows?
We could.
Fine, but we're not talking.
Oh, you mean like shovelware? Okay, got it.
No, I mean like classic cartoons and stuff that got adapted into like games, not shovelware.
Okay.
We'll keep shovelware out, unless it's Shovel Knight, because that's the only shovelware worth playing.
Yeah, because I'm not talking about Alpha and Omega on the Nintendo DS, okay? Like, no.
Yes, we are.
Never mind. We're not talking about that anymore.
Yes, we are.
Oh.
Anyway, next week I don't know what the episode will be, but I hope you'll all join us for it. I'm Thomas 2-Bit, hit with my friends Silver the Yote.
Happy Tales!
Pixity the Gnome alien leader.
Ayo, my boy.
Kelvin the Shadewing.
I'm not cute, and I will bite you.
Everyone's cute here.
Not cute.
Prisma the Toaster.
She's probably doing.
Toast is ready.
Indie Timber.
I like big bellies.
Yes, he does.
And a stranger who did not speak because I think their mic's broken. I don't know, but I see you, stranger. I'm on to you.
He might zap you with Thunderbolt. Be careful.
Will it be super effective? It won't be super effective. I'm ground type.
Yeah, that has no effect.
Oh no, I'm flying psychic. Don't shock, Snoog.
I'm definitely ground type.
And we will see you all next time.